In this video, I want to show you how we are using automated follow-up campaigns to get clients a contact rate from their leads of anywhere from 61 all the way up to 87% contact rate. It's pretty cool. Let me show you the shit. Now, I am in a client's account. You can see they have gotten 39 leads thus far. If I go in here and go to pipeline and say their pipeline is not empty, which means they responded to one of these messages or booked an appointment on the client's calendar. Out of 39, 24 have engaged and have been contacted. 24 divided by 39. 61%. Hey, not bad. There's another client's account, 44 leads. Let's go over here to pipeline. Is not empty, which says that they either booked an appointment or they responded to one of the automated messages. 30 out of 44. 68% contact rate. Not bad. Another client that we're running the strategy with, 79 leads in here. If I go to pipeline, hit not empty, hit apply, 69 out of 79. Gee Willikers, Batman, you're never gonna believe it. What is that? 87%. So what are we doing, right? I'm gonna show you exactly the SMS and emails that we're using. Most of it's SMS, and it's all done with this system called GoHighLevel, but I'll show you the cadence, the exact messages, and what pops up. So let's dive in. So the three reasons or the three things to focus on with this strategy, and the reason I think it's so effective is, number one, we're using a concept called message matching, right? Or congruency throughout the funnel. This funnel is an ad talking about a specific loan type. In this case, it's DSCR loans. In some of those other cases that I showed you, it was first-time homebuyer grants, right? Or first-time homebuyer loans. But we're specific on the front end. They go to a landing page that has the exact same information on it, and it matches what they saw in the ad. So if they saw a DSCR loan, lender in Illinois, on the landing page, they're going to see DSCR loan lender in Illinois. And then when they fill out that lead form, and and once they fill out the lead form, they get dropped into the campaign, and that campaign is referencing DSCR loans. Hey, you inquired about a DSCR loan. Hey, do you want to check your eligibility on, that DSCR loan, right? And that is important. That's number one. The biggest reason that I think this works so well is we have that congruency throughout every step of the funnel. The second thing is we're not just using one text, one shot, one kill. We are mixing in double texts, triple texts. We're mixing in value texts or funny texts, right? We want to try different approaches because they didn't respond to one of the messages for a specific reason or a reason. And so we want to try a different approach that isn't the same exact thing, right? The worst thing that I've seen people do is say, hey, you filled out this form, let's get you qualified. Do you want to get qualified? And then, an hour later it says, hey, do you have a few minutes to get qualified? And then, the next day it says, hey, do you want to get qualified? Like, mix it up, bro. Humanize it a little bit. And humanizing it is the third step, right? Like, a lot of people make their text way too professional. Like, hey, this is, X with so-and-so company, and, we're our top-rated lender, and we do all sorts of loans, and we have great customer satisfaction, and, people love us. Go ahead and check out my profile and book an appointment on my calendar. Guys, make it about them, okay? Make it about them. And humanize it a little bit, be a little bit more casual, because at the end of the day, you're talking to another person, right? It's somebody that doesn't have the information or the knowledge necessarily that you have as a broker. And so you want to use layman's terms, right? Meet them where they're at. So let's show you this campaign. I'll kind of break it down, and then we'll go from there. So lead goes into, goes to a landing page. I'll use this as an example. DSCR broker.com. This is one of my test sites, but lead goes to a landing page. Looks like this. They fill out a lead form. All right, what are you looking to do? Well, I'm looking to do this. Here's my credit. Estimated purchase price. Sure. Yeah, I got 30% down. What state? Michigan. Name, email, phone number. And then once that happens, then at that point, they get a text that goes into the system. So what happens from that point, if I go into GoHighLevel and hit automation, go into this pipeline, and go to the campaign, you will see under settings, first of all, I want to show you this. This is set to stop on response. So this whole campaign is designed to just get the lead to engage with the campaign. And at that point, it becomes an opportunity or someone that has made contact so that the loan officer takes over. I found that to be effective because it's more of an inbound kind of vibe. You don't have to waste your time calling a bunch of leads. For this specific campaign, we have it set from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. I found that 9 a.m. to like 6 or 7 p.m. is perfect. He just wanted to extend this out a little bit. But here's what happens. So the lead comes in, they're tagged as a DSCR lead or FHA or whatever. They get assigned to this user, right? And at that point, when it's assigned to them, it waits 7 minutes so that that lead has an opportunity to book an appointment on the loan officer's calendar. When they fill out that lead form, they get taken to a page where they book an appointment. If they don't book an appointment, then they start getting messages. That's important to understand. If you don't have a calendar on your thank you page, I would make this probably 1 minute instead of 7. Make it a little bit quicker. I think your response rates will actually go up a little bit. So lead gets an email, very simple email, but it says their first name. So John, DSCR inquiry, right? And it says, hey, John, this is Alex with XYZ Mortgage. Saw the info you submitted on my site. Were you looking to get approved, or did you just have general questions about the process? Let me know how I can help. Some emojis, right? A little humanization. Then we go to the text and it says, hey, John, ? Right? Wait 6 seconds and then says, I hope your Thursday is going well. This is John John 2 with XYZ Mortgage Company. I saw the info you submitted on my site. We want to see how much you qualify for. Do you just have general questions? Little emoji, kind of humanize it. 2 minutes later, they don't respond. It says, oh, also, here's a link to our DSCR Ultimate Guide. It's an awesome resource. Should answer a bunch of questions you have. And then the link goes in there. No call to action, right? Because they didn't respond to one of these 2 messages. But I love the 6-second wait because it says, hey, Tanner. I look at it. I don't recognize the number. I put it down. And then immediately I get dinged again. It says, were you wanting to see this? And then I'm like, oh, okay, interesting, right? Maybe I put it down because I'm busy. And then I get something else that says, oh, also, and it's not like another question, like, let's get on the phone. It's, hey, here's a little value add. At this point, I might be like, okay, this person's like kind of legit. That's kind of cool. And then I might respond back. We see most people actually respond within these first 3 messages. But then nothing happens, right? So then it waits a day. And then it says, hey, forgot to ask, would this be your first time investing in real estate, or have you done this before? Right? 12 seconds later, if they don't respond, it says just asking because we have some cool programs for new investors as well as seasoned ones. Let me know. Smiley face. Okay. No response, right? A little bit more human. Hey, just want to, have this cool thing for you. If that was you, just wanted to make sure that you knew. They don't respond. Great. We're going to try a little bit of a different approach. Happy Thursday. Is this John? Do we even know if we have the right person at this point? Right? They don't respond. We've hammered them for a couple of days. We want to wait for 3 days, right? Give them a little bit of a breathing room, a little bit of a break. And then it says, hey, John, following up on our inquiry from the other day about the DSCR loan program. Have you been pre-approved yet? Different question, right? Here's a link to the calendar where they can book an appointment on that loan officer's calendar. 3 days later, they don't respond. Hey, just checking on your inquiry. Love to help. When's a good time for us to connect, discuss the kind of property you're looking into? It's about them. It's not about us. It's not about, hey, how can I close this deal and make some money, right? It's about them. Hey, what are you looking into? What are you looking to do? Here's a link to the calendar. 7 days later, they don't respond. Hey, John, you didn't purchase a property without telling me, did you? Winky face. This one crushes. Absolutely murders. Some people don't like it. I personally love it because this actually pre-fills with what they submitted on that lead form, either purchase or refinance. So it will autofill with that. You didn't refinance a property without telling me, did you? So it's a little bit personalized as well. That thing murders. So throw that in your toolbox. And then 7 days later, again, hey, just want to check in, see if you got the financing you inquired about. 30 days later, probably not going to respond, right? Just want to check and see if the chance to purchase that property yet, or are you still searching for answers? Feel free to book an appointment on my calendar. And then some people book here. Yeah. That is it. This bad boy is producing an 87% contact rate with leads. On the low end, 60%. So I hope that helps. If you guys like this stuff, comment below, like the video. And if you want to see anything else that we're doing behind the scenes to get loan officers close deals from Google Ads, building out the entire system, how to build the forms, whatever it is, let me know in the comments below so I can make some content for you guys. and I will see you in the next video. Peace.